Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Thinknoodles, episode number 36 for Monday, February 11th, 2013. And I want to start by explaining what's going on in the background on the video right now. You're going to see some names scrolling up the screen, and those are the winners of the Club Penguin membership codes and treasure book codes from my party. So check for your name there. The emails have already been sent out. If you didn't get the email, check your junk mail folder just to make sure. But if you see your username there, you won one of the codes. And in the background after this is going to be various parts of my party. So check it out if you weren't able to come. Really fun. I had a good time and I hope everyone else did. And let's get into this video. Before we get into the questions, please take a second to like this video. I asked you guys to do it last time and we got up to like 450 likes. You blew me away. Thanks so much with the response. Don't forget to ask your question in the comments below. If the comments are closed, this isn't the most recent Ask Think, so find the most recent one and ask your question below. One question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. So let's get on to the questions. And the first questions are about my party and how it was and how I got Club Penguin to make a Chinese New Year party. I think that's just a coincidence, but I had a really good time at the party. And to all of you who I didn't postcard or add, I'm really sorry. As you guys can see in the live stream, I'll link it in the description below. I had a lot of things going on at once and I tried my best to get everyone, but I knew it would be impossible and I'm really sorry if I missed you, but I hope to get to meet you again. Austin CP asks if I liked the halftime of the Super Bowl, and I did. I really enjoyed Beyonce's set. Clara Goodman Rocks asks, when is Night Watch coming out? That's a great question. I have no idea. I would have expected it to come out 2 Thursdays ago based on Poptropica's previous schedule. So it seems like in 2013, they're spreading the islands out a bit more. Maybe this Thursday, but I have no idea. Now, the next few people ask about live streams and when it will be and all that stuff. First of all, when I do my live streams on Twitch, if you follow me on Twitch, it will send you an email the second I go live. But I also send out links on Twitter and here on YouTube. I upload a video whenever I go to live stream on Twitch. And also, I will let you know that tonight I will be live streaming in Club Penguin at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 4 p.m. Penguin Time. I'm going to be on the server Mountain to meet Sensei today. So if you guys want to come, that would be awesome. And as you can see, these people are asking about the mascot that I met. And yeah, I'm going to be meeting Sensei. I've met them all. And for those of you who don't know what Penguin Time is, if you go to the clock in Snowfort, whenever you're logged into Club Penguin, that is Penguin Time. Where Cat Moon asks, can you go through the alphabet backwards sometimes? It's not fair that people with letters come early in the alphabet. They get to go first all the time. That's really not a question. It's an order. Yes, ma'am. I will do that sometimes. Icy Kitty Goes Nya asks, have you ever been teased or bullied because you still play Club Penguin? No, I don't get bullied or teased about it, but that's also because I'm an adult and adults tend not to tease each other for things like that, but kids are kind of mean to each other sometimes, so I can imagine that when you get older, people will tease you, and I can't really help you with that. The next person says, dude, how dare you not put me on Ask Thinknoodles? I will unfollow you on Twitter and unsubscribe. Okay, I've calmed down. Now here's my question. I go to school in a uniform and I think people express themselves with their clothes and these stupid uniforms in school and I don't want to do that. Can you come to my school and fix that for me? Well, you know, I understand that that happens, but there is something to be said about uniforms and how it kind of puts everyone on the same level, because sometimes people wear nice clothes and other people can't afford it, or people get made fun of for not having nice clothes, and uniforms eliminate that social standing with clothing. The next two people ask about Sonic the Hedgehog and whether I've played it or whether I do a road to Captain Thinknoodles. I have played Sonic the Hedgehog, but the version I played was the version you guys have probably never played, and that was on like Sega Genesis, so I did have fun though. Jonathan Samuel asks a question I've answered before, and I can't remember if I'd answered it since I got a new microphone. I used to have a blue Snowball, but now I use an MXL USB 009. and I really love this mic. So the next two people ask a couple of questions about Google+, and I don't really use it at all, and I don't really add people at all. I was only really using it for live streaming my Google Hangouts, and now that I have Live Now on YouTube and Twitch, I really don't use it that much. The next two people ask where my wife came from in China. She was born in New York, and her parents were born in New York, but her grandfather came from Guangzhou. Wild Safari 8 asks if I've ever met a celebrity before. Yes, I've met quite a few. It's kind of easy in New York. There are a lot of celebrities that live here or visit here, so we get to see them all the time. XReal Gaming X asks, what did you do first, websites or YouTube? I did websites for almost 5 years before I started YouTube. 1999 Blue asks if I've ever been to Moose Monday, Field Friday, or Spike Saturday. No, I have not been to a single one of them. Cool Dark D asks if I've ever taken drugs before. And it might be hard to believe, but no, I have never, ever taken any drugs. I mean, obviously, prescription drugs because I was sick or whatever, but as far as illicit substances, no, I never have. The next two people ask a related question, and it's what's the average time you go to sleep, and how do you get up so early? Well, I usually go to sleep by 10 p.m., which makes me able to get up at a little after 4. The next couple of people ask about showing my face and what I would do after I've shown it to you. I would continue to show my face, and the reason I haven't yet is I'm just not comfortable with it yet. Nina Vo asks if I had Captain Sparkles comment on my video, would I answer it even if it's worthless? Yes, I absolutely would. The next two people ask about Minecraft when I first got it, my thoughts on it, and what my first reaction was when I pressed New World and it loaded on Minecraft. Well, first of all, you can see that on my 20,000 subscribers video. That was the first time I loaded Minecraft, and I was pretty new at it, but still really excited about it. And now I really, really like it because I think I'm getting to be okay at it. I'm not good at it, but I'm getting to be okay. Animal Jam Fan 12332112 says, please, I beg, put this on Ask Think. Anyway, here's my question. Do you download or buy Minecraft? Well, a little of both. You go to minecraft.net and you buy it and then you download it. Mav123455 said, think if the original Naruko came back as a zombie and tried to invade your tree fort, would you kill her? No, I wouldn't, but I'm afraid that Naruko 2 and Okuran probably would. The next two people address what will happen after I defeat the Ender Dragon in my survival series. And, well, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. I might take a little bit of time off from the Noodle Planet and start up a custom map like Skyblock maybe. I'm really interested in trying Skyblock because it's so minimalist and there's a lot of challenges that make it really cool and intriguing for me. Which brings me to Derpy Vikings questions. Yeah, I do want to try doing some custom maps, and that's one of them. So the next three people are girls that play Minecraft, and they wonder if I think they're weird. You are not weird at all. It is a totally fun game, and I'm surprised more girls don't play it. AZ Fireon 217 says, I love watching you build stuff and add to your treehouse in Minecraft. Will you do more videos of that? Yes, I will, as I continue to build out my tree network of, or tree fort. I'll keep uploading videos of what I do, and hopefully I'll do them as live streams so I can hang out with you guys and answer your questions and give you shout outs and all that stuff that you guys seem to love. So the next three people mentioned something similar and says, what's going to happen when you complete all the Poptropica Islands? How much would you pay me if I completed Wild West? And are you doing Wild West? Well, I completed it over the weekend, and Road to Captain Thinknoodles is sitting on my hard drive, and that'll go up soon. Now, as far as what happens when I've completed that, because I have now, I'm going to continue the Road to Captain Thinknoodles for the islands I don't have postcards for yet, or photos. And what I'll do with those is probably do those as a single session and a live stream. So I'll live stream on my channel as I play through each island. And then after that, well, as each island comes out, I'll keep doing Road to Captain Thinknoodles and we'll figure something out. SM Bro asks, can you play an instrument? Yeah, I can play lots of instruments. However, I'm not very good at a single one of them. So yeah. So the next two people ask a question that is related, and I'll start with X Real Gaming X's. And where was the first place you ever went on vacation to? That was Disney World. And Hannah Roca says, you've been to Disney. Did you go on the Tower of Terror? Yes. I always have to drag my wife onto it because she's always like, oh my God, I hate that ride. I hate that ride. I hate that ride. But after she rides it the first time, we keep riding it like 3 or 4 times over because she actually likes it and I love it. Dylan Maynard asks, think what was your favorite thing to do in your spare time as a kid? It's pretty obvious. I think I like to play video games and program on computers. I know that sounds like it's a studying type of thing, but I really liked programming when I was younger. Toto Maxi CP asks, have you tried bandeja paisa from Colombia? Well, yeah, I did survive eating it and I finished it. And then my parents told me what the ground beef-like substance was. And for those of you who have never had bandeja paisa, this might gross you out a bit, but it has fried cow's blood in it. And it's an interesting texture and it kind of grossed me out after I knew what it was, but I ate it. The next two people ask questions that are related and it's about Harry Potter. And I think I would be in Gryffindor. And Holly Mae Charlefort says, I was reading Harry Potter and when I was little, I watched the movies and I was reading it later in the book. I realized that Harry is actually Harry Potter. Imagine that. You Get Hyper asks if I've ever eaten anything that made me throw up. Yeah, I can remember one thing specifically. I had a gator burger in Florida. And I guess it wasn't cooked properly or stored properly or something, but I got food poisoning and I remember throwing up a lot the next morning, like a lot. Oh man, I can still feel it. Hoonch CP asks how I created my Poptropica templates. I just took a screenshot of my browser and then I used Adobe Fireworks to draw out a few more of the edges and cover up the ads. Sata Mahana Patur says, hey, think I have a riddle for you. Mary's father has 4 children, Nana, Nene, Nunu, and what is the 4th child name? Well, you would assume that it is the vowels that change, but there's got to be a trick in this somewhere. Mary's father. Oh, well, 4 children, and you listed 3, and it's Mary's father, so the 4th one has got to be Mary. K7 Heart asks a riddle that says, in a 1-story pink house, there was a pink person, pink cat, pink fish, pink computer, pink chair, pink table, pink telephone, and a pink shower. Everything was pink. What color were the stairs? Do not look this riddle up online or anywhere else. This one's going to have a trick too. Oh, there it is. You can tell by the first sentence, 1-story pink house, there are no stairs in the house. Gravity 235 says, hey, think I have a really serious question for you. You have a spoon and a cup and a bath full of water. What is the fastest way to get the water out? The drain, I would imagine. Here's another riddle from Nina Vo. Hey, think, I wonder why isn't there bacon flavored ice cream? Wait, that's not a riddle, is it? That's a good question. Mr. Spotnik says, hey, think, I have a riddle for you. Solve it and you get $1 million noodle dollars. So here it is. What guy plays Minecraft, has a dog, and her name starts with K, plays CP and Poptropica, makes a weekly episode of answering question comments, and loves noodles? Hint, starts with the third word, think. Me? Thinknoodles? I like these kind of riddle questions where it's just you have to pay attention to the wording. So I'll ask you guys one and answer in the comments below. And let's see if anyone gets it right. A rooster is standing on the top of a pointed roof of a house and lays an egg. Which way does the egg roll, left or right? The LER agency says German Shepherds or Border Collies. I like Border Collies because most of the German Shepherds I see in New York are police dogs and they're super aggressive here. But Border Collies are just like crazy frisbee dogs. Corey Rock 66 says, hey, Thinknoodles, have you ever ate disgusting noodles? You're kidding. There's no such thing. No. Starlight Cater asks, Thinknoodles, would you rather eat fish-flavored cupcakes or turkey-flavored chips? Most definitely a turkey-flavored chip. The Jake Show 2 says, hey, Think, like my pick? No, creeper! Oh, God, I thought I heard the psst. It was gonna blow my base. Oh, I hate creepers. They're my arch enemies. D. Corral says, think if you could add something in Minecraft, would you A, be the king of Minecraft, B, have super kitties and super doggies, C, have a castle in Minecraft, live in Minecraft, everything, turn into a cat, or turn into a dog, E, everything, especially lots and lots of diamonds. John Walker says, I'm not a leprechaun, so stop asking me. Fine, I'll stop. Mika Channel Company says, say this 3 times fast. Can Kopi crawl quickly through the cage? Yes, Kopi can crawl quickly. Can Kopi crawl quickly through the cage? Yes. Can Kopi crawl quick? I'm done. I can't even say it once. That one is awful. Emily Tanguay says, if there were some of your fans at the beach and you were there at the exact same beach, would you A, have a beach party, B, play volleyball, C, tell them to leave you alone, D, go swimming, E, have a barbecue, F, play with them one-on-one on Minecraft, Poptropica, or CP, or H, have a bonfire and roast marshmallows to make s'mores, or take all their bald noodles? You can choose more than one. I think we do just about everything there except for C. Dylan Maynard says, hey, Think, if I can get Jeff Kinney to make a Poptropica movie called Thinknoodles, would you be the voice of Thinknoodles? Yes. Yes, I would. Please get that done. Also, I'll mention, it's funny that people said the Hollywood Party commercial for Club Penguin sounds like me. It isn't me, and I do agree it sounds like me a little bit, and I would love it if in the future Club Penguin asked me to do one of their commercials. That would be amazing. Felix Fuentes says, hey, Think, what would you do if you farted in front of your wife and you were out in public? I would do what I always do. I would blame it on her. MPH19644417 says, Think, answer this question or I will use my mystical powers to turn every noodle in your house into an Enderman. What would you rather watch? A, your dog Kopi dancing to Gangnam Style, B, SpongeBob and your wife dancing to Party Rock, or C, SpongeBob eating all of your noodles? I would love to see Kopi dancing to Gangnam Style. Hopper Love 711 says, you were playing Minecraft and saw Kopi ready to jump off a window ledge, so you get up and walk over there to see why Kopi wants to jump off. You look down, you see a portal, so you go down your lobby and go to the portal and you see your wife. When you see her, she comes into the portal with you. When you go in, you teleport to another dimension, you meet yourself who is a girl, you madly fall in love with yourself and you want to marry her, but you aren't sure who would you marry. What? I have no idea what that said. Vashti Persaud says, my question is, Think, if Kopi entered Minecraft magically and you couldn't get her out, would you A, give her a bone, B, give her a cookie, C, have her mate with Okuron, or D, break your iMac? This will kill her and any animals you care about. Then forget about her and get another dog of better than Kopi, you would say after you did this. No, I would not do that. I would give her a bone and a cookie. Nathan Henriquez says, you never answer my question. Now answer this. If the noodles are going to capture Earth, will you A, kill all noodles and no one will ever make noodles, even the shops won't sell it, B, eat all the noodles and no more noodles will be left on Earth, or C, fight with the noodles and betray them and there will be no one on Earth, no noodles, not even Kopi? Those are all really depressing. I would have to choose B. Hayi100 says, hey, Think, if Kopi ate all the noodles in the world, what will you do? A, kill Kopi and get your noodles with just added ketchup, whatever you spelt that. B, get Kopi out of the house. C, forgive Kopi and give up noodles. Or D, show your face, you can combine them. I would choose C and forgive Kopi. Haley Selena says, hey, Think, if you were a girl and someone paid you $1,100,000 to marry Justin Bieber, would you A, agree, B, throw noodles at the person who dared you, or C, throw noodles at Justin Bieber, or D, marry Taylor Lautner? Well, $1,100,000 is a lot. I would probably agree. Hannah James asks, when you die, what'll happen? A, nothing. You'll suddenly disappear. B, you shall choose an heir. C, you'll tell everyone first. Or D, your wife will take over. Well, I would have to go with C. I would let you guys know if I die. Before I do. All right, guys, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Please, again, take a second to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on.